What's poppin', Soul Family, and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card, we are going to be spilling the tea on what is next in love for you. What is next in your love life? What is next in terms of romance for you? So yeah, and I'm super excited for today's tarot reading, you guys, because today we will be using my new deck. Shout out to my girl Sally who got me this deck for my birthday, you guys. I'm super excited to use it. Very cute, very kawaii, very pastel, just like your girl. Okay, so yeah, before we get started, if you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in purchasing this deck for yourself, it will be available for purchase on my Amazon storefront, also down in the description box below as well. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. And without further ado, we're going to go on ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alrighty, you guys, so here are the 4 groups that you have to choose from today. We have group number 1 with the Moon card, group number 2 with Judgment, group number 3 with the Hermit, and group number 4 with the Wheel of Fortune. So go on ahead and take a moment to choose the card that you feel the most drawn to today. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, you guys, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. The timestamps for each card will be available down in the description box below for your convenience. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1 with the Moon card, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So what is next in love for you? Okay, so if you chose the Moon, it seems like you're getting kind of tired of the universe. Like, you feel like the universe is playing games a little bit, keeping things hidden in terms of your love life. Like, you feel like everything is a mystery and you're just kind of tired of it, right? That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from you guys, okay? So with the Moon card and the 10 of Wands here, I'm feeling like you guys, you want to know what's next in love for you, but at the same time, I'm picking up on some trust issues because I feel like in the past, you guys have dealt with a lot of situations and relationships in which you had to pull the weight of like the whole entire relationship. Like, you felt like you were alone in a lot of your previous relationships, and I feel like that is something that you are actually like working through at this time. Okay, so for this particular pile, I'm feeling like what's next in love is you learning to love yourself. And I know that might not necessarily be what it is that you want to hear, okay? But what I'm seeing is the trust issues that you guys have. It's like you don't really feel very abundant right now, right? So you're very reserved in terms of like what you give to other people. Like, I feel like you guys have some sort of boundary or some sort of guard up with the 5 of Cups, and I'm also feeling like you guys are very intuitive as well, so you read people very well. Your silence, okay, kind of causes people to talk about themselves more, or like tell on themselves, if that makes sense, like expose themselves kind of. So when it comes to like dating, I feel like it might be kind of hard for you to find somebody that really does pique your interest, because it seems like you guys might have been, especially recently, attracting people who just talk about themselves and make everything about themselves, right? So I'm getting 2 different types of energies in terms of like what's next in your love life and maybe who you can expect coming your way. So the first energy coming your way, we have the Page of Swords reversed and the 5 of Swords. Okay, I am getting somebody who talks too much, like who talks way too much. The Page of Swords reverse is like a motor mouth. Like, they give absolutely no room to like learn about other people or other things, other topics. They just spend all their energy and all their time talking about themselves. And with the 5 of Swords, it's like y'all might not like this very much. Like, you might have had to call this person out a lot, or like you might have just rolled your eyes at them a little bit. Like, you are very annoying. Okay, so I'm getting a kind of annoying type of energy that may or may not have already entered your life. I feel like a lot of y'all might know who this person is. Next, I'm picking up on somebody who is a lot more compassionate, a lot more sweet, a lot more romantic, a lot more thoughtful, okay? And I feel like this is the person that the universe is kind of like hiding from you, because we have the Moon, and the Knight of Cups kind of came out clarifying it. So I am seeing like further down the line, there is somebody who is more softer, who's more sensitive, could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, heavy on the Pisces. They're more soft, they're more sensitive, they want to know more about you, right? So this is somebody who actually leaves you more room to speak. And this might be something that kind of shocks you guys a little bit, because maybe it's not necessarily what you're used to, because you're so used to dealing with people who are like motor mouths, you know, who talk a lot or like leave little to no room for you to express yourself, and then just leave you to kind of carry all of the weight and all of the burden of the relationship on you. And not like weight or burden like in a bad way, because obviously being in a relationship should not be a burden, but when you're in a relationship by yourself, yes, it can be quite burdensome. Okay, so I'm feeling like the person that you are going to be attracting into your life, that you would actually find yourself wanting to be with, this is somebody who will leave you more room to talk about yourself. And this might be a little bit intimidating at first, because you might not really be the type that's used to talking about yourself. You might feel like you don't have a lot to offer the conversation, maybe because you spent so much time being quiet, or like being on the quiet side, and you've dealt with so much disappointment, so it's like you don't want to open up to somebody who's going to disappoint you. But this is somebody who's really gonna want to know like about your past. They're gonna want to know more about your past. For some of you, this could be somebody that you used to know, like somebody that maybe you used to go to school with. But for others of you, I just feel like what's really going to pique this person's interest is like, what did you go through, you know, for you to be this way, or for you to be silent, for you to be quiet, for you to keep so much to yourself. What are you carrying, right? And you're gonna be a little hesitant. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, group number one, I feel like you're gonna be a little bit hesitant to open up to this person at first, but this person is going to give you more room. Like, I'm feeling some type of energy with this person. They're more like, they're therapeutic. Okay, so you know how therapists sometimes they use reverse psychology and kind of play a little mind tricks to make people who don't want to go to therapy open up to them. You get what I'm saying? Like, they stay silent and they listen, which is what a lot of the people that, you know, go to therapy, they're not really used to, even if they don't want to. Like, if it's like court ordered therapy or something, or like they are required to go to therapy for whatever reason and they don't want to talk to the therapist, somehow, some way, a lot of the times the therapist ends up, you know, not really saying much and just letting the person unload a bit, so the therapist can understand them a little better and come up with a treatment plan for them. Now, I'm not saying that this person is going to be like a therapist, but I am saying that their silence is going to prompt you to open up to them unprovoked. Like, you won't even necessarily mean to, but like they will be there to listen. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting. So I'm getting, like I said, you guys, just to summarize the reading, I'm getting two distinct energies here with this person. With your love life. The first energy that I'm picking up on is obviously you guys are just sick of being disappointed. You're sick of, you know what I'm saying? You're sick of having to carry the weight of all your relationships, you know, like being alone in a relationship, dealing with people who talk about themselves a lot and not wanting to, you know, maybe even somebody that you've had to argue with a lot in the past. So there's that energy, right? That might try to reemerge from the past. But I'm also seeing a new energy coming in of somebody who wants to give you the space to talk, who wants to give you the talking stick, wants to give you the microphone, and wants to get to know you on a personal level, wants to get closer to you. And I do feel like you guys are going to be very weary of this at first, okay? Because I feel like a lot of you guys might have had it in your mind that, you know, maybe such a person does not exist. So when they finally show up in your reality, you're like, whoa, I don't know about this. I don't know what to do here in this situation. But honestly, that's sort of what I'm getting. Somebody who wants to get closer to you, who wants to know you, who's very romantic and very, very thoughtful, and is probably going to want to know about a lot of your past dating experiences. But I feel like even though you might not necessarily be initially comfortable opening up to them at first, I do feel like this is somebody who will be very patient with you. Also, before I forget to mention, some of the signs that you might have dealt with in the past, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, okay, is coming through as well. It could have even been like liars or whatever, but I'm more so just getting like they talk too damn much and don't give you any room to express yourself. And then you're gonna come into a situation, or you're going to meet somebody who actually gives you room to talk about yourself and like express yourself. And that's not something that you're going to be used to, but it's going to kind of be exactly what it is that you need, if that makes sense. So I definitely see you in a transitional period, or entering a transitional period in terms of your love life, because the type of partners that you used to deal with in the past, it's not something that you're going to be repeating again. You're going to be attracting somebody completely new with a completely different type of vibe, okay? Now, I can't give you information right now in terms of when or how this is going to enter your life, because the moon card here, so this is obviously hidden for a reason, and I know you're probably sick of the universe and you're probably sick of hearing about that, but just know I do feel like I do see it coming for you guys. Okay, so that is what I have for all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck we use for today's tarot reading, we use the Kawaii Tarot. It will be available for purchase on my Amazon storefront down in the description box below. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2 with the Judgment card, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So, what is next in love for you? Okay, so the first thing that I'm picking up on, we have this 7 of Swords here. Now, and keep in mind, this was clarified by the Judgment card. So first and foremost, I am seeing you getting clarity on a situation in which you were done wrong, or in which you were dealing with somebody who may not have had the purest intentions when it came towards you, or when it came to you. Okay, I see you getting clarity on that, and I see you kind of entering a mindset where you're just kind of like, you know what, I'm glad that didn't work out, because now I understand how powerful I am and exactly what I deserve, and you weren't even close. Like, that's the type of energy that I see you stepping into in this new phase of your love life, okay? And that is you're going to be doing a complete 180, okay, in terms of this new journey that you are embarking on, okay? So we have the Magician card, and we have the Death card, okay? So you are manifesting a completely different, something completely different, okay? So the thing about this pile is, all my people who chose this pile, you guys are all very, very different. You guys are not all the same. You don't all want the same things in a partner. But the Magician card comes through to let you know that whatever it is that you seek in a partner that was lacking in this previous partner, you're going to get all of that and more. So like, I'm seeing you guys entering a store, like a Build-A-Bear store, but really it's Build-A-Bay. So imagine you go in there and you build your ideal person, you build your ideal soulmate. That is the type of energy that I'm getting for you in terms of your what's next in love for you. Okay, so pretty much you're getting exactly what it is that you want. You're creating your dream person, you're creating your ideal self. This is going to lead to a death of a lot of relationships and connections and different types of people that you used to entertain. You won't be entertaining them anymore, is sort of what I'm getting. Yeah, you are, like I said, you're doing a complete 180. There's certain versions of yourself that are just kind of being laid to rest, because a lot of the shit that you used to put up with, i.e. this type of shit, is just not what you're going to end up experiencing in the future. It's just not an experience that you're going to continue having. So the thing is, for you guys, group number 2, I'm feeling like one thing that's coming through is, I don't know if this is something that you're gonna find on a dating app. Okay, that's something that is coming through, because you're literally out here building your ideal person. Like, you're out here building your ideal partner, and like I said, that's going to look very different for a lot of you guys. But I see you just swiping through these bays that were already created for other people, and I'm just seeing like you're looking for something very specific, okay? And I'm not sure if it's going to be on one of these apps. Now, I'm not telling you get the fuck off the apps. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want. Like, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I don't see this being something that you find on an app for, you know, the bulk majority of you. We also have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups with the Magician. Spirit is saying you can have whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Have it your way. What restaurant says that? Burger King, have it your way? I don't know, you guys, but you're having it your way, okay? Is sort of what I'm getting. We also have the Ace of Wands here. So I see you just kind of undergoing this massive glow up, okay? And just embarking on a completely new chapter of your life, okay? Some of you guys might even decide to switch up your look. Some of you guys might get a haircut or dye your hair or just do something very different and drastic with your appearance, because you're shifting into your ideal self. I'm hearing red hair. Some of you guys might want to dye your hair red, have been thinking about dyeing your hair red. I don't know, that was so random. Or pink. Yeah, trying to just express yourself more, okay? You're becoming a new version of yourself, so then that means you're going to be attracting different people than what you were attracting this old version of yourself, if that makes sense. And you're also just getting a lot of clarity. Like your eyes are really opening to what it is that you've always wanted, what it is that you truly deserve. You know, you're gonna understand exactly what it was that you were supposed to learn from whatever this was, because the Seven of Swords, this is a sneaky ass bitch. I'm sorry, it just is. So whoever you were dealing with in the past that might have cheated on you, might have been dishonest with you, might have lied to you, it just didn't have pure intentions, might have just played with you a little bit, juggled you with other people, okay? You're gonna understand why that situation didn't work out, because sometimes we just get so damn hurt, okay? And that ends up being the very thing that triggers us into being our best selves, okay? And that is exactly what's happening here. So I'm literally coming to you through this screen. I need you to understand that you can have whatever it is that you want. And other people that exist in your reality do not get to determine what it is that you are worthy of and what it is that you are deserving of. You do that. You do that. And once you start to realize that, which you already are, you know, this older version of yourself is going, or should I say younger version of yourself is dying off, and you're going to begin a completely new chapter of your life. So if you want to know what it is or who it is that you're attracting, it's whatever the fuck you write out. Whatever it is, like if you have a list of your ideal partner, traits that you want them to have, and I mean get specific, like get specific. What color hair, what color eyes, what color skin, you know what I'm saying? Do they kill bugs for you in the house? Because I know that's a requirement for me, y'all. Just little things like that. Are they a mechanic? You know what I'm saying? They good with cars? You know, can they change a tire? Like, how much money do they make? Like little things like that. You can get as specific as you want, because it's really giving Build-A-Bay. Like that's really what I'm getting. And then we have the Queen of Cups here. So I'm really seeing you stepping into an energy where your cup is so full that it's overflowing and pouring into everybody else's cups around you, right? We also have the Four of Cups reversed. In the past, you used to be very, very bored and uninterested, unenthused with life. And when I saw this card come out, my first thought was taking back what's rightfully yours, right? Taking back. Because before, I feel like you guys didn't really see your worth. You didn't really see how good it could get. I just heard this song. I think it's by Sunshine Reigns, and it's called How Good Can It Get? And she's like, hey, universe, show me how good it can get, basically. So listen to that song once you're done with this reading, because I just channeled that. But yeah, you guys, I'm just seeing you guys are manifesting everything that it is in terms of like what it is that you want in love. Y'all just have to believe in yourself. Because a lot of y'all got imposter syndrome and you don't believe that you can have everything that you want exactly as you ordered it. And I always use this analogy, you guys. If you at a restaurant and you order some food and it's made incorrectly, okay, you going to sit there and eat it anyways? When the waiter brings it out to you? Hell no. You're going to say, I asked for this, give it back to them, and they gonna remake it. The same thing goes with the universe and your manifestation. If you feel like something is showing up in your reality, i.e. this type of fuckery, if you feel like something that's showing up in your reality that doesn't reflect what it is that you actually want or what it is that you're trying to create, you just gonna sit there and accept that shit? Hell no. Why would you do that? You're the Queen of Cups. You gonna make sure your cup is always full. Send that shit right back. Universe, I don't want this. I asked for this. Okay? And the universe is gonna take note. Okay, and a lot of times that's how we get tested. That's how the universe tests us to see if we're actually ready for the things that we are asking for. And I'm trying to tell you guys, you are more than ready. You just have to get rid of this imposter syndrome, these limiting beliefs, these ideas that you can't have what it is that you want, because that is a lie. Okay, that is a complete lie. But yeah, you guys, that is what I have for you guys. So what's next in love for you? Whatever the fuck you want. Okay, that was pretty much my answer for this pile. And understanding why things happen the way that they did, grasping the lesson and getting the clarity that you need in order to move forward and manifest exactly what it is that you want in love, your dream partner, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. Group number 2. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck we used for today's tarot reading, we did use the Kawaii Tarot, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon storefront down in the description box below. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3 with the Hermit, and welcome to your reading, you guys. Okay, so what's next in love for you? So the first thing that I'm picking up on, you guys, is that y'all are very emotionally complex. Okay, so you might think that you guys are hard to love or that you guys are difficult to love, but it's not even that. It's just that somebody has to come in with that correct formula in order to really be able to understand you. They just have to be the right person is what I'm getting. And I am seeing somebody that wants to come in here. We're going to talk about it. But first and foremost, I'm seeing that you guys are probably very introverted. I feel like you guys spend a lot of time to yourselves, rightfully so. I'm not sure exactly what it is that you guys have been through, but I can tell y'all have some type of anxiety or y'all have some type of fears here, because we have the 9 of Swords. We also have the 6 of Swords. So I'm feeling like there could be a lot of movement or maybe like changes taking place in your life. With the 6 of Swords here, you might be traveling or a lot. You might be moving around. Your next partner might be the type that travels a lot for work, and I'm getting that sort of thing. Yeah, the 6 of Swords, I'm seeing there's a lot going on in your life. Lots of changes, lots of traveling, lots of movements, or you might feel like you're being very still while the world around you is being very busy. Okay, so I feel like you are oftentimes sort of retreating into your safe space, and I feel like you are very weary and conscious of who it is that you allow to be around you, or who it is that you allow to be near you while you are in your Hermit energy, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm feeling like you guys are very sensitive. Okay, but I also feel like you're very outgoing as well. Like, you do have a very outgoing personality. You're just very selective of who you allow around you is what I'm getting. And we have the Ace of Swords here and the 7 of Cups. So I definitely feel like you have some new ideas that you want to bring to fruition, not even just in terms of your love life, but you're just getting new ideas. Like, I feel like you guys are getting your spark back, especially if you've been in a bit of a rut recently. And with the 7 of Cups, I'm feeling like the most important thing to you, and I remember saying this in my last reading, is just making sure that your head is a safe space for you to be. That has been your number one priority. That's why you've been spending so much time alone, and this is exactly what it is that you've been needing to do, group number 3. But at the same time, I think you do have a desire, a deep desire to come out of your shell a little bit more and to have fun and to enjoy yourself. Because with the Queen of Wands, you're actually very fun to be around. And on the surface, it's like you might seem like, you know, really quiet and really shy and really reserved. But the people who get a chance to get close to you, they know how awesome you actually are. So in terms of your love life, I do see somebody coming in who is very stable in their life. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles coming through. It's giving very stable, it's giving husband, provider type of energy. Okay, and they're the type of person, they're going to want to come in and like provide and like do for you and stuff like that. And I feel like you might have mixed feelings about it because you've spent so much time on your own, being independent, doing stuff by yourself. So you might be a little bit weary about letting this person into your life and into your energy. But let me tell you something. This is somebody who will put in the work. Okay, they will put in the work. They are also more on the quiet and reserved side, but this energy coming into your life is going to encourage you to come out of your shell a bit more. Because while you might spend a lot of time to yourself and you might be super duper introverted, you do have a loud side. You do have a loud and a proud side that the people who are closest to you, like friends and family, like close friends, they get to see that side of you. They get to see that side of you that is loud and proud and wild. You know what I'm saying? When you are comfortable with them. But yeah, so I'm seeing somebody who is a provider. This person has money. Okay, they might travel a lot for work. All right, they are going to want to get into your headspace, which you may or may not allow them to, or you might show them a little bit of your crazy side and give them the opportunity to decide whether or not they want to stay or go, or like whether or not they can handle it. They can handle it. For sure. And that might kind of scare you off. I'm getting slight, okay? Not like heavy, but slight runner chaser energy. Now, I'm not saying that this person is going to chase you, but I am saying you might have that desire to like maybe want to run away or squeal internally just a little bit. Not in a way that's like toxic or whatever, but I do feel like this person might make you just a little bit nervous, okay? Because it's like this person, they will give you so much room to express yourself. It's kind of similar to what I was saying to, I think, group number 1, but this person, I feel like they are quiet. Like they are not quiet like completely, but they're reserved, they are calm. Their energy is going to be very calming and very soothing to you, which is going to be very good for you because y'all do have some anxiety and y'all do have a tendency to overthink things sometimes, especially when it's like the world around you is super duper chaotic. You just want to kind of curl into a little ball and just everybody stay away from you, you know. But recently what you've been doing is, like I said, making your head a safe space to be, and you have a very wild and vivid imagination that has probably kept you safe for a long time, okay, especially throughout your childhood and stuff like that. This person, this masculine energy, wants to come in and wants to be a part of that safe space with you, right? They want to be a part of your safe space. That might make you a little bit nervous, but this is the type of energy, like what I'm getting at is that this person will give you exactly what it is that you need in a partner, and you won't even have to try. It's like you won't even have to tell this person what it is that you need, because they'll just know, and they will absolutely love and adore you for the way that you express yourself, how fun you are, the way that you act when you are comfortable. This is the version that this person will fall in love with, right? This is the version of you that they will fall in love with, is what I'm getting. So yeah, I feel like you will be meeting this person after a period of time where, you know, you've been in hermit mode for a long time, which you guys probably still are in hermit mode. Yeah, I feel like it's going to sort of attract this person's energy, you know, when you start kind of trying to come out of your shell and be a little bit more of yourself. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you guys. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonates for you. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck we use for today's tarot reading, we did use the Kawaii Tarot deck, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon storefront down in the description box below. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4 with the Wheel of Fortune, and welcome to your reading, you guys. Can I just say, this has got to be the juiciest pile out of all the piles, okay? And I'm excited for this one. Okay, so listen. What's next in love for you? So we have the Four of Swords. It's this period you guys are going through of restful healing, okay? Right now, at this point in your life, you might not want to do anything, and that is okay because of what it is that you have been through. You have been through so much. Group number 4, it's not even funny. Let yourself rest. Let yourself relax. The universe has put you on the shelf for right now after what it is you've been through. Trust and believe the universe has somebody lined up for you. But what is coming through for me right now, we have the Tower card reversed. So this is what I'm seeing. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Previously, you guys have fallen in love, okay? You fell in love with somebody very, very deeply. Like, you probably thought this was the one. Like, this is the one, the two, the three for you, okay? This person, they just ticked off all of your boxes. But then you found out something about this person. I don't know what it was. You found out something, okay? And they coming through as a Knight of Wands. So I'm getting very strong Leo energy. Could be Sagittarius or Aries. We have Aquarius. We have Libra. We have Capricorn energy coming through as well. Maybe even Scorpio too. I don't know what the Wheel of Fortune is. Okay, but the Knight of Wands, this person was being hot in the ass, okay? This person knew what they were doing. They knew what they did to you. And I hate giving these types of messages, but at the same time, I love giving these types of messages. They did you wrong. You found out about it. Okay. That's just the easiest way I can put this. This person, I feel like they breadcrumbed you like crazy, okay? With this Six of Pentacles, give you a little bit at a time, you know? Very narcissistic of them, should I say. But they breadcrumbed you, you know? They give you a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, and a little bit at a time to make you want more, to keep you on the hook, keep you on the leash. And Spirit is saying that you were the wrong person to do that to. It was almost like the universe sent you into this person's life as like a test, right? And what I'm hearing is justice will be served. So I don't know what type of karma is lined up for this person. But it's like God, the universe, they put you on the shelf. They don't even want you to see the type of karmic ass whooping that is going to be handed to this person, okay, for what they did to you. Because we have the Justice card here. There could be some type of court case, some type of court situation, maybe some type of divorce or something along those lines. But when I tell you, this is a clear message from God. Don't trip over this person. After what you went through, rest, okay? Rest. Because, yeah, now things are going to look to work out for you, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune card coming through here. And the Strength card. Okay, so I see things turning in your favor and you getting your way in just about all aspects, all areas of your life. I see things working out for you. Okay, with the Strength card, you will overcome this. Like you really will overcome this. This person, they were not the destination for you. Okay, this heartbreak was probably one of the worst, if not the worst, heartbreaks you've ever experienced in your life. And what's going to happen is you are about to become the best version of yourself possible. It's like your whole consciousness is just aligning with your higher self after this. But the universe wants you to know. Spirit wants you to know. Literally wants me to come through and tell you this. Please, 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 don't think that people can come into your life and just hurt you and then get away with it. Because that karma will always catch up to them even years later. You know? Because a lot of times you guys might think like people could just treat you a certain type of way and just move on with their lives. And no, sometimes if we get a little lucky, we get to see the karma play out. But other times it's so bad what they did that you can't see. The universe has to put you on the shelf. The universe has to kind of hide you, okay? Because knowing how big your heart is, you might try to save them. I'm hearing a message is coming through. Be careful who you help, because you just might be interrupting their karma. Okay. And here's the thing. So we got the devil card too. So we have the 6 of Pentacles and the devil card. So it might be hard for you guys to accept handouts, or to accept help, or to accept any type of attention or affection or even compliments, because the way that this person used to breadcrumb you and then pull it back, then breadcrumb you and then pull it back, it was to feed their ego, to feed themselves. This person was an energy vampire. Now, when this card came out, group number 4, this bitch flew across the floor. And normally I don't pick up cards off the floor, but this time Spirit told me like this motherfucker's gonna be picking themselves up off the floor. Put it in the spread. So I put it in the spread. And then we got the 3 of Swords, and it's like Spirit just wants me to tell you that they will not get away with this. And you will become so powerful. You are calling all of your power back, all of your energy back after this situation, that you are going to get everything that you asked for from the universe and more. Okay? So everything that you thought this person had the potential to be, because that's the thing about you guys, group number 4. Sometimes it's not even the person you fall in love with, right? You have that connection, you have that tether to your higher self. So what happens is you will not always see a person for who they are in this exact moment. You will see a person for their higher self, everything they have the potential to be, right? And you fall in love with them. You fall in love with that version of them. But that's not how they're showing up in your life. That's not how they're showing up in your reality. That's not who they actually are at this particular time, in this particular timeline, right? That's just not the version of them you're getting, but that's the version of them you fell in love with. That's the part that hurts the most, right? You fell in love with this person for everything they had the potential to be, and they ended up just being a complete fucking asshole. Okay? They're getting what's coming to them. However, the universe, what I'm hearing is the universe has something for you. Like, the universe has something to give you. Somebody who is not breadcrumbing you, but wants to give to you out of the kindness of their heart, wants to give to you lovingly, wholeheartedly, wants to show you unconditional love. This is going to take some time, because you have been so badly damaged, so badly bruised and broken, that anytime somebody gives you something now, you have a hard time believing it. You have a hard time believing that it's from a genuine place. You have trust issues, okay? One of the other piles, I had to tell them too. I was like, y'all got some trust issues. I think it was pile number 1. But the trust issues, which you guys, pile number 4, runs a lot deeper than the trust issues of that pile. And that's because this person came in and they completely destroyed you. But what you don't realize is that, like the phoenix, you will rise from the ashes. That's why we have the Wheel of Fortune. I believe this is Scorpio energy. Very, very transformative energy. It might be Sag energy. But I am picking up on some Scorpio energy. Even if it doesn't show up in the spread, I'm picking up on it. from the ashes you will rise like the phoenix. So this person might have burned you. You see the fire on top of his head might have burned you really bad, right? And you rose like the phoenix. Okay, you know what I just channeled? Oh, what's it called? Y'all know from X-Men, the Dark Phoenix, that girl Jean Grey. I love her so much, you guys. She is my wife. Okay, she is my favorite character. She went through so much pain. She was cast out by her family. She was so powerful. She couldn't control her power, right? She felt super unloved, and it just made her want to fucking destroy everything, right? Until, you know, she got control of her power. She got control of, like, how powerful she actually is, or how powerful she actually was, you know? And, that's sort of what I'm getting here. It's like, you go through this heartbreak where you are just completely burned, right? You're completely burned. You almost want to burn everything. You want to set everything on fire because you're just so mad. You're so angry. This is why the universe sets you on the shelf, because you guys are too kind-hearted to use your power like that for destruction. You guys are not that type of person. That's why you are kind of being sat on the shelf right now. So that you can kind of heal and recuperate, but also kind of gain control of, like, your power. Because like Jean Grey, you guys have that power. You have that energy of the phoenix. You know what I'm saying? This heartbreak really, like, rebirthed you. So now you can pretty much have whatever it is that you want in terms of love, as long as you heal. And you have to give yourself these breadcrumbs that you were getting kind of kept you hooked. But now you need to sort of pour into yourself to the point where you are so abundant, you don't need shit from anybody else. Somebody wants to come in and wants to offer you love, wants to offer you attention, affection, gifts, all the things that you really wanted from this person. And you might be very weary of accepting it. You might not know how to accept it just because of what this person did. This person did some serious damage. And it's like the universe just wants you to know, like, they're going to get theirs. They're not going to get away with this. And you are going to get everything it is that you asked for. But you need to work through a lot of these wounds first, because there's some serious trust issues here. And they made it very, very difficult to trust again. You know that song by Sierra, So Hard? Listen to that song, because that's sort of what I feel like is happening here, you guys. Because she talks about how it's difficult. This person made it very, very difficult for her to love again, for her to trust again, but that she has to move on because she deserves to experience love, you know, in this lifetime. So basically, listen to that song. It's an amazing song. But that's what I see for you guys in terms of what is next in love for you guys. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonates for you. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck we used for today's tarot reading, we did use the Kawaii Tarot deck, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon storefront down in the description box below as well. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye!